Hi guys, Captain TigerLily here, and we are back with more of Strange Antiquities, and we have to go find this tower thing. So I'm gonna assume that the tower is in the castle. So I would like to see that. The only other thing I could think of is it's somewhere on this map, but I'd like to do this first. So closest to the sunset, but furthest from sunrise. So sunrise is in the east. Sets in the west, but north is down here. So closest to the sunset. So north, south. I'm trying to flip it. North, south, east, west. So this side is east. So it rises in the east and sets in the west. So this one, this is the furthest. Yes! The view from the tower is quite beautiful, but it's what I find inside that catches my attention. In the middle of the room is an unlocked wooden chest. Within that, not one, but two smaller wooden chests along with a cryptic scrap of paper. Alright, so before we get started on the rest of today's stuff, hit the like button down below if at any point during the video you enjoy what you're watching. I'm going to put these down here, I think. Will they fit? Yeah. Hit the subscribe button if you guys want to see more videos from me. Hit the notification bell. That way you guys will know when new videos go live. Share the video around to anybody you think might enjoy watching me play through Strange Antiquities and other games like this in the future. And if you guys want to get access to all videos early as they go up, don't forget that the memberships down below are an option. So, let's see. Something by Diurnic Seal. Something object made from silver. A Diurnic field. Now, I don't know about this one, so I'm just gonna put it in the drawer for now because I have no idea. But I don't know how to open that yet, but I'm sure we'll figure something out at some point. This probably needs some sort of key. Can I hear anything? Unpleasant sensation in the back of my skull. Okay, don't like that. What about this one? Nothing. Okay. So the one that looks less problematic is the one that makes my skull go yuck. Cool. Love that. Alright. Hi, Francesca. As if I didn't have enough on my plate right now, my sister Bonnie has been acting strange lately. Oh no! She never got over the death of our father. She always blamed Mr. Potter for his role in it, and now, with all this happening, she's got it in her head that he's behind it somehow. But is he, though? I don't think so. I'm worried she's going to do something stupid. If she comes in here, whatever you do, do not give her anything dangerous. I want to give her a keepsake to let her know that she's still loved. I've seen people gifting one another wooden totems, but I don't know what they're called. Okay. What did the... So it would be the lead heart versus the horn shackle. I can't remember which one was which. Lead heart. Romantic interest. And then the other one was the horn shackle. We could do the horn shackle. Because nothing else really fits the whole... Unless it's the Selenic totem, but I don't know. I don't think so. Where is it? Selenic totem. Okay, yeah, so okay, it would be the Selenic totem. Okay. It is wood, right? Yeah, it's all wood, so we'll do that. Yeah! Carved totem, owls associated with the night. Bear is a concealed crescent shape. Using the closer inspect tool tells me it imparts a feeling of joy. Thank you. Unfortunately, I have some bad news to share. Uh-oh. Jack Hungersford was not responded well to the Dranthemum tea. If anything, he appears to have sunk deeper into the trance. I daren't try anything else in case I make things worse. Oh no, Francesca, you're trying though. Like, at least you're trying. It's more than I could say for half the fucking town. Hi, Verona. The silly sods at Calgarth Hill or Hall wouldn't let me in to look around. It seems I've upset the little lord who lives there at some point in the past. Allegedly, I refused to perform an exorcism on his haunted house. Okay. He didn't like my suggestion that it might be the local kids playing pranks on him because he's a mean old git. Well, there's also that as a possibility. At that point, I would just humor people if he's paying you to do it. I'm not so easily put off, though. Do you have a Tenebrand cloak I could use this evening? I've got some snooping to do. Oh, she's sneaking! She heckin' sneaking! Okay, Tenebrand cloak. Okay. Upon activation, a Tenebrand cloak can create a sphere of enshrouding darkness that will cloak all within its reach. A single stone set in bronze gives power to these totems. Okay, so something bronze. That's gold. A single stone set in bronze gives them power. Is this bronze or is it gold? No, it's gold. Single stone set in bronze. Is this bronze? Yes. This might be it. We're gonna try it. Is that it? No. Okay. Consult my gemstone book to see if there's a suitable stone. Okay. That's a good idea, actually. So something for... containment. That's... no. Stone of water. For dark purposes. So maybe a bloodstone. Calming peace. Earth and nature. Body and mind. A stone of sight. Protection and enveloping night. So it would be a moonstone. Maybe. What was the other one again? Shit, I didn't look at the color of the other one. Actually, I didn't look at the last page either. Stone of night and darkness. There's some who fear it and some who are seduced by it. So either onyx, moonstone, or bloodstone. So it's definitely going to be... okay, is this bronze? No, it's gold. That's not entirely helpful. Unless it's this. Iron. But it's encased in iron, though. It's not quite right. Moonstone is a stone of enveloping night. That sounds promising. Okay, so the only ones with moonstone are the cat or this thing that hasn't already been claimed. Black gemstone and an orange gemstone. Because the only other thing that has, unless it's this. Oh, that is bronze. So maybe it is this. I'm going to try this one. It's the only one that really fits. Okay. Because I was like, it can't be the cat. That's gold. It cannot be the cat. All right. So we found the cloak. St. Cedric's Thunder. Okay. Why does St. Cedric have thunder? Barton Potter. I bumped into Eli at the station yesterday before he left for Oxford. His train was late, so we had a brief chat, and he suddenly remembered something he wanted to tell you. I told him I'd pass on the message. Okay. In other news, I've got a little something interesting for you if you're interested. It'll cost you, but it's worth it. A map of the catacombs. Very rare. Worth a lot to someone in your line of work, I'd imagine. All I'm asking for, in turn, is a Valant. What the hell is a Valant? A Valant. The holes in a Valant are of roughly equal size and spacing. They are used by the adventurous to help them find their way. A curious pulse can be felt where its power concentrates. Okay. So it's probably this. What about sense of touch? It's warm. That's the only thing really that has holes in it other than this. Nothing to remark there. So I'm going to try this one because I think this one's probably it. No. Okay. Equally sized and spaced holes. Okay. Is it this one then, maybe? I mean, that could be it. But this one's way bigger. So that doesn't really make sense either. I don't know. There's a lot of different things with holes in them that can make sense to me. You know what? This was my second guess. I'm gonna try it. I'm probably gonna be wrong. Yep. Yep, we gotta roll. Uh-huh. Oh, do we not? Anything to pulse at the tip. That's not fucking helpful. So it's I don't know where you would like. Hang on, what was that hint? Inspecting the items I'm considering to see if I can feel a pulse at their tip. Okay. So it's definitely got to be like a touch thing. Nothing there. It vibrates. Okay, so it's this one. I'm in the red, though. That's not good. Okay. Okay, the catacombs, and then put that in the drawer. Keep forgetting to mention, it would be helpful for you to read Dr. Robertson's booklet on curses if you find it in the cupboard hidden in the counter. Okay, so what exactly? I need something to open it with, but I don't know what yet. Because this I can't get open yet. And I can't get to any of those. So that's not helpful, but catacombs. Oh my gosh. Whoa. I can explore almost any of these. Oh, that's not great. I want to see. The grave is old and worn. There was an inscription. There's an inscription, but it is too faded and crumbled to read. Something that helps with vision. Okay. Something helps with vision or sight or something. Nothing there. Protection, no. Mind. Hearing, joy, insanity. Death, demon, disease, fear, darkness. I don't know. Okay, hold on. It's too faded and crumbled to read. I don't know yet. We can come back. So that's that one. Let's do... What is this with the sun on it? Uh-oh. Okay, how have I not had to roll yet? Whatever. Bonnie Robertson. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm going crazy here. I know who's behind this madness. All those people with the pitch black eyes. But nobody's listening to me. I've seen it happen before. 7 years ago, my father died the same way. Since nobody will listen, I'm going to take care of it myself. A Corvin's Might, please, and I'll be on my way. What's the difference between a Corvin's Might and Grey's Grace? Let's look at Grey's Grace first. And to dispel melancholy. Share the design of a shadow catcher. Okay, and then Corvin's Might. What does that actually do? The warrior queen Corvin was surrounded and close to her defeat. A gift came to her from an unlikely source. With it, she turned the tide of battle, and the legend of the Bloody Queen was born. Maybe not. Maybe we don't give her that. Design of a shadow catcher. So... Huh. Design of a shadow catcher. Is it this, maybe? Heart feels lighter. I think it's this one. I think that's Gray's Grace. Yep. Gray's Grace. Does dispel melancholy. Okay. Don't insult me, Thaumaturge. This isn't some depression that can be cured with your little trinkets. I will get a hold of a Corvin's Might. Are you going to try to break into my shop and steal it? Girl, you better not. See, I don't know what will open it, though. I don't know if I have anything that will open it yet. Because I don't think anything fits in it. Yet. We'll find out, I guess. In his mind roiled in confusion, he watched through his remaining good eye as his partner lunged towards the satchel that contained the casket. To his horror, he saw that his partner's eyes were black. Oh dear. Oh! A gravestone! That's great! That's it? That's all you're gonna give me? A singular gravestone. Okay. So... Okay, no points at the top. Closest thing really would be this. Is that it? Yep. I squeeze through a partially collapsed passageway and emerge in a small chamber. Glinting in the flickering torchlight, I catch sight of a pendant draped across an old gravestone. Okay, what do we get? Oh, that's cool. Okay, we'll hang it with this set then. I still don't know what could fit in there. I'd like to know how to open the frickin' thing in the desktop. And I'd like to open this. But I can't. I don't know what that is, and I don't know what that is, and I don't like the idea of them. But this is where we're at right now. And I don't know how to feel about that either. So a lot of these more not so great items are going to have to stay underneath the counter because I don't trust them up here. I don't know what to do about this thing either. I'm a little uncomfortable. But anyway... What's today's first thing? Constance Bader. Oh, where's the cat? I just now noticed that. My awakening ceremony takes place at the convent tomorrow. I need a talon. Amphesian talon. Okay. The League of the Amphesian Heart uses these items as part of its grim initiation rite. They guard their secrets closely, but it is said that they worship the ancient nameless gods, communing with them via the broken path. Acolytes must press the tip of a talon hard against their cheekbone to the point of drawing blood. They perform this act nightly for 49 days, 7 sevens, after which the scar will forever mark them. So it's some sort of talon with blood on it? Was that not this? Didn't we use this as something else? I don't think it is, but I don't see anything else that could really be. Besides, nothing else has blood on it. Was it? Yeah, that's the sleep vessel. So I'm gonna do it, but I don't think it's right because I'm pretty sure that was something else. Yeah. Let's see. That looks like it could cause an imprint shown in the sketch when pressed into the cheek. Okay, so there was a picture in there? Oh, it's like two-pronged. Okay. Is that... I'm pretty sure this thing was the witch's fingers, though. Hard and worryingly sharp. So... it's either that or something else with two prongs on it like that are right next to each other. Because I don't really see anything else like that. I mean, we can try it. We can try it. Okay, so that is not the witch's fingers thing. Infusion Talon. Got it. What the hell is a witch's fingers then? Alright. Where's the cat? Where has the cat gone? Simone Green. Where's Jupiter today? I have no idea. I always look forward to coming in to say hello to him. I've been working on my way through the journal, but it's heavy going. Okay. I keep coming back to this series of sketches. Does this mean anything to you? Could it relate to the plinths? Oh. I wonder. It's not these. Would it be... I don't know. Would be... Okay, the spiral went... It's going this way. So that's rebirth. Then there's 3 circles together. I don't know what that's for. Technically, it could have something to do with that, but I don't know. It's like 3 circles with a hole in with like a dot in the middle. I have no idea. And then the other is like a freaking double helix. I don't know, man. It could relate to the plinths, but I don't know what. I don't know. Whatever. Bonnie. I've come back for that Corvin's Might, and I'm not taking no for an answer this time. Okay. Either you give it to me, or you will never see your cat again. Take it to the woods behind Calgarth. Excuse me? You took Jupiter? The woods behind Calgarth. Where is Calgarth? Calgarth Hall, 25. That's close enough, says a voice from the shadows. Give me the Corvin's Might, and I'll return your cat. I peer into the gloom, but I can't see anyone among the trees. I hesitate. Should I give her what she wants? But then again, I am a thaumaturge. I don't always have to do what people want. Perhaps there's a better way to find out where Jupiter is. Diverging hook. Ooh. Yeah, I don't want to give it to her. Like, at all. Diverging hook is a way to carve thoughts from the mind of another. If done with skill, the third party may have no realization that the thought was ever there at all. But it is all too easy to leave a mind in disarray. Even when approached with care, the unanchored thoughts are easy to lose track of. They have a single gemstone from each of the 3 thaumic branches. 3 thaumic branches. 1, 2, 3. So orange, turquoise, and yellow. Okay. Let's see what else. And that has 3 gemstones. Okay. Be an eagle's gift. An eagle's gift. Well, regardless, I'm not going to give her that. So, anything else about... The thaumic branches are shown in the symbol book. Okay. 3 branches of thaumaturgy. Each is split into 2 disciplines represented by the following symbols. Selenic, Dradic. Yeah. So celestial, diurnal, and individual. So it's gotta... This is where things get confusing. Because if it's this... Okay, so moonstone, black gemstone, so probably onyx, and then an orange gemstone. So let's look in the gemstone book and see if which ones those are. So moonstone, so it's selenic. No, I wasn't trying to shut the book. I hate that I do that every time. Noctic. Okay. So it's going to be, so we got selenic, noctic, and we need orange. And diurnic. Okay, so selenic, noctic, and diurnic. So that's from that's two of the same ones, so that wouldn't be it. And then this one is going to be orange, turquoise, and pale yellow orange. So those will be, so diurnic, Dradic, and Wiztic. This might be it. Dradic, diurnic, Wiztic. Okay, so it's this one. It has to be this one. Oh, please work. Oh, thank God. I focus my attention on the diverging hook, searching the woman's mind hurriedly for any thoughts relating to Jupiter. It doesn't take long for her to realize that something is wrong. She steps out from the shadows with an enraged look on her face and lunges at me, causing me to slice wildly with the diverging hook. Her feelings of anger flow through the hook into me and scatter. She stumbles forward, confused now, and I try again, this time latching onto a swirling image of Jupiter's face, and I cut once more. I learn instantly that Jupiter is safely stowed aboard the Mary Bell, and I back away uncertainly, feeling a complex mixture of anger and pity at the now placid woman in front of me. Okay, so we gotta go to wherever the Mary Bell is. The Mary Bell, 23. 23. The Mary Bell is an old paddle steamer that hasn't been in working condition for many years. There is nobody aboard, and nobody that I can see at least, so I climb over the railing and start peering through the grimy windows. As I approach the far side of the boat, I hear a desperate crying coming from beneath the windowless door. I try the handle, and it opens to reveal an unimpressed cat with mismatched eyes. Jupiter. He springs from his prison into my arms. I hold him tight to my chest, and he rubs my chin with the back of his head, purring with delight. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, good boy. I'm so sorry she took you and was mean. No, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, you can go there then. Okay, so that's a diurnic field pattern. Because this is showing that whatever's going in the first one has one thing. This is going to be a diurnic pattern, and then I don't know what the hell that is. But whatever. Wyatt Collins. Or Collings. I think I've been cursed. 2 weeks ago, I was quietly minding my own business in the guilty ram when a stranger came up on me. He handed me a book titled The Changes of Dr. Learmonth before leaving. Something about it intrigued me enough to take it home with me. Ever since I've read the first page, I've been having terrible nightmares, and they're getting worse. I spoke to Dr. Robertson, and she sent me here. Okay, so something to get rid of curses or dreams or something. Curse. Lamb siphon or cusic. Well, I don't know what the lamb siphon is. Effects of the Black Heart Curse. A skilled hand is required to perform the procedure, drawing the curse from the body over the course of several hours. The instrument is made by using a dried seed pod of a sheep snap plant. And then the other one was a cusic purifier. This one I think I've identified, yeah. Which one was it again? Ceranos. I think. No. I should get that cupboard that's set to the counter open. I can rotate the wheel to bring it up and get a better look at it. Okay. So there's definitely something to this. So is it this? Oh! Okay, so that is it. Okay. So it's this one, but it's these three and this one. So this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay. Excellent. Oh, we got a new book. On curses and their effects. Black heart suffer feel constricted. The skin is pale and cold. Necrosis of the flesh. Those affected appear to breathe normally. They feel as though they're choking. Burning from the inside out. Well, that ain't it. Poison of the mind. That could be it. Morgan's insanity. Ooh, Noctic sight. Okay, so we need something for Noctic sight. Yeah, we definitely need something for Noctic sight. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll put the boxes over here, because I don't really know what the hell to do with them right now. And then you can go over here with this thing, because I don't know what you are either, but... So I guess that isn't actually one that, like... we need out anymore. So, okay. So, you need something for Noctic sight. Let's see if we can do that. Noctic. Okay. Selenic totem, sleep vessel, or ambra? What is ambra? The item causes it. They produce an Noctic field, so that's not what we want. We want... what's the Selenic totem do? That's not it either. So it's probably the sleep thing. Sleep vessel. They help people stay awake beyond the natural limits. Ooh, I don't know. We need something to cure that. Unless it's something else. No. The only other thing I can think of is... because he said nightmares, right? They're getting worse. So it has to be... unless it is the lamb siphon. Yeah, but it's specifically for the Blackheart curse, so that doesn't work. This game's getting harder and harder. Okay, it was the... not the Ares Remnant, it was the Ambra. No, they produce a Noctic field. So I guess it really does have to be the Selenic totem? Maybe? I don't know. We're gonna try it. Where is the Selenic totem? No, that's the sleep vessel. That's not what we want. Let's try it. Nope. What else? Book of Curses. I did that. Sounds like Noctic Sight in the indexes of my book. So... is it one of the other ones then? Noctic Sight specifically. Moonstone Guardian. Can take form of a comforting guardian. Comforting guardian. Is it the cat? It has moonstone in it. Okay. I mean, yes, cats are comforting guardians. I concur. Alright, I hope that helps, dude. I really do. Look at this good baby. Right there. There's not much that can unsettle me these days, but I found something at Calgarth Hall that I hadn't. In the cellar where they found those two poor girls, I came across a bubbling black mess that was oozing from the rock itself. Ew! Disgusting! Seems there's a sickness in Undermere. No shit. It's in the earth and the water, and it's spreading. I feel it in the earth. I feel it in the water. I'm not even going to attempt to Kate Blanchett, okay? We're not going there. Suppose it falls to me to find out where it's coming from. If it's underground, then underground's where I'll start. See if I can find anything in the catacombs. I realize now I've been a little careless. I've been getting headaches. I won't go to the catacombs without a sextrum. Okay, then what is that? Protects against insanity in all forms. These items, like the mind itself, are not well understood. Okay. So something that... Inner perception. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nope. Nope. Sensation of power, that's not it. Nothing. 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 Strong sense of being watched. Well, that ain't it. That's not it at all. Nothing there. Crackling energy. I don't think that's it. No. Nothing to remark. Okay, what else? Gemstone and Symbology book. Okay, so... Because it specifically was something... Things like the mind and insanity. So let's try the Gemstone book first. So it's going to be something like Mentic. To deal with insanity. So it could be, well, it could be purple. Anchor between the body and the mind. Could be that. So it's going to be blue or purple, probably. Yeah, blue or purple. Blue or purple stones. And then something specifically let's see. Insanity. So it's gonna have this like weird swirly symbol, maybe? I don't know. So something blue or purple with a swirly symbol like that on it. I don't know that we have anything like that. Because that's like... I don't know. I don't really see much else that's like that. I got no idea. I'm gonna move these down here, actually. Move the weights there, because I haven't really needed the weights much. So, there's nothing in that, right? Yeah. I think we'll do that. Make it a little easier. Blue or purple? Maybe it's this? No. Doesn't really have those symbols on it, though. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. No. Hmm. I don't know. Protection and insanity. So it's gonna be 2 symbols, right? Insanity is that and protection. So it's the... Okay. Something with those symbols on it. Not that. This one. Okay, so it must be that one. Okay. Got too caught up in the gemstone part of it. Okay. Good luck. How did I drop that low already? Did I get that many wrong? Tried to use the diverging hook on his partner as he had done on himself, but he could find no part of him that had not been taken over by the infection. His partner's hands ripped at the satchel, tearing it open and sending the black casket tumbling out. Uh-oh. Something in the catacombs again. Something with a cross on it. Below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. Oh. What was that noise? Okay. So, a cross of stone. There's multiple, so. Below a moon that does not shine. So, underneath a moon. There is no mark upon my shrine. So, moon is above. Tombstone has nothing on it. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. So, under a moon, with nothing on the tombstone, next to a cross of stone. So, under a moon, next to... I'm thinking it might be either this one or this one. But it would be under a moon. Oh, no, it's this one, because this is under a moon. It has to be. Yeah. I find the blank tombstone without too much trouble, but there's nothing here. Feeling foolish, I begin to make my way back to the surface, when suddenly I see it, tucked away in a natural crack in the rock wall. Stone totem. This is what I came for. Oh, interesting. You can go... there. I don't know what you are. But you're here now, so that's a thing. I still want to figure this thing out, but I don't know that I can. I'm going to actually put that on the shelf there for now. Alrighty, what's today going to hold? Catherine Walpole. Have we met you? I've traveled a long way searching for an eye of the forest. I've read stories of the Dreher of old who would hunt in partnership with an eagle, seeing what they see soaring on the wind. Okay. I intend to rekindle this lost custom. Perhaps you know something about it? Eye of Cernus. Oh, have we found that one? I don't know that we did. No. Known as the Eyes of the Forest, these ancient artifacts enable one to enter the minds of lesser creatures. It's alleged that Cernus himself wielded an eye. Eyes of Cernus are hard to come by. They are powerful and should not be used carelessly. Okay. Nothing to remark. Is it literally the eyeball? I don't know. Something that literally looks like eyes, though. That's the thing. We haven't inspected this thing yet. Nothing there. What are we thinking? Yeah, I did that. Book that shows Cernunnos holding an item. Oh, that's right. Which one was it? For the... There was something else of Cernunnos. For the voice of Cernunnos. It's holding this. So, is it this? Reminds me of the forest. So, I bet it's this. Yep. Using the index in the book. Yep. Got it. With a jade gemstone. Zephyrim? Something with wind. Hey, David. I was expecting to talk with Verona Green this morning, but she wasn't home. Unusual for her. I hope she's okay. Me too, man. What do we got? If you can spare the time, we'd appreciate your help. There's something unusual in our house. You can't miss us. We're the only detached house on Ruskin. Okay. The only detached house on Ruskin. Where's Ruskin? Ruskin. The only detached house. So this one. Yep. I'm greeted by a tired-looking middle-aged woman who immediately offers me tea. I gratefully accept, enjoying the social ritual before we meander towards the point of my visit. She leads me up the stairs and into the attic. A single small window does little to dispel the gloom, but our eyes slowly adjust. We hear the voices. First, I think it's the house creaking in the wind, soft murmuring groans that seem to come from the walls themselves. But then I start to feel as though a conversation is happening too, quiet to make any sense of it. Something for hearing. Okay. Hearing charm? Which one is that one? Is it this maybe? Yes! With the hearing charm, I suddenly find myself able to pick up every small sound without difficulty. The whispered voices become clearer, my heart beats faster as I hear what they're saying. They're discussing a section of the wall where some of the bricks are loose. Carefully, I pull them away to reveal a small cavity. Inside, to my horror, is a human skull. Its dark eyes staring lifelessly back at me. At the insistence of the voices, I reach inside the cavity and my hand closes around an unusual-looking item. Immediately, the voices fall silent and my heightened senses are left with the whooshing drumbeat of the blood being pumped around my body. What did we find? Oh. Oh, you're new and interesting. Okay, welcome to the menagerie of insanity. Okay. I'm gonna keep this one down here since we haven't used it yet, so. Grenville Pierce, okay. My father's sword has a space in the hilt where a shimmer should go, but he sold it to buy whiskey a long time ago. For whatever reason, he never did sell the sword itself. I want to restore it to its former glory. Shimmer. Have I found one of those yet? I haven't. This belongs to a series of objects that were designed to slot into armor or weaponry. They can induce a calm rage in the face of unimaginable horrors of battle, allowing the bearer to stay one step ahead. The Knight of Thorns famously wore a shimmer on his chestplate, but it didn't save him from being slain in the Battle of Southerfell in 1357. Armor worn by the Knights of Thorn. Okay. So it's kind of a weird triangular shape thing? What would that be? Maybe it's this. What do those symbols mean? Okay, so it's the upside down triangle with two lines and a circle with two lines above. I want to see what those symbols mean because that could be it. They're not in this part of it. That's the wrong symbol. So cold and heat. I mean, maybe. It seems a little far-fetched, but it does seem like one of the only things that could fit into that, like, chest plate spot. But that doesn't really necessarily help with the rest, unless it's this. I'm going to try this first, because this was my first thought. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Yep. Okay. The only other thing I could think of is... Let's see. The slot in the sketch. There's not a lot, unfortunately. Unless it's this thing. Which, I mean, I guess it could be. It's 1, 2, 3... Oh, no, so it would be that. If this isn't it. Oh my god. Okay, the topaz and obsidian gemstones hint at a calm rage, whereas the malachite suggests foresight or staying one step ahead. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. Okay, we're gonna do just to the end of this day, and then we're gonna be done with this episode, I think. Got some new stuff for the book. Freddie Lamb. Hi. I work at the steel mill in Keswick, and I don't think there's one of us that hasn't suffered a nasty burn. Do you have anything that could protect against that sort of thing? Protect against burns? I can look. Let's see. Fire, Serene Ward. Oh, yeah, this one. Made from basilisk scales, a material known to endure intense heat. These unusual objects can permit the bearer to withstand fire and flame and remain unharmed. They do not, however, offer protection against the deadly basilisk itself. So something made of basilisk scales? What in the feck do we have that's made of basilisk? Is it this? Sense of touch. Leathery. Maybe. Could be that. That really seems to be the only thing that fits unless I get this open. But even then, I don't see anything in there that would be basilisk scales. Plus, I think the stones could technically work for fire protection as well. So, what is that? Obsidian and amber? Stone of Fire and Fear. So, I think it might be this, honestly. Let's try it. Yeah, there we go. Serene Ward. Okay. Thanks. My wife will be relieved. I found this down the side of the counter here just now while I was waiting. Don't know if it's anything important or not. Okay, what'd you find? Oh my god, you found the last one. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. Okay, okay. We're gonna have to play around with that. Audrey Bell. Hello. Judgment is coming. We worship the warrior not out of love, but because he is powerful, because he demands our fear. What use is a god if you are not afraid of? That you are not afraid of. Those of us who have read Holgar's teachings, known about the prophecy for a long time, and now the casket will finally be opened. It contains his final lesson for those who will not kneel. It contains his retribution against the sinful. It contains his divine rage. My preparations are underway to celebrate his wrath and prove our devotion. For now, a veiled fen is all I require. Okay. Do I have that one? Nope, not yet. Or I probably have it, I just haven't gotten it. Brightly colored in the light, but it clouds over after a short period in total darkness. Be used to command attention from individuals. Is it maybe... I wonder if... Oh, I know what to do. if I can put it in there and shut the door. I wonder how long I would have to leave it in there. Because that's... The book is saying... brightly colored in the light. Okay, so it's probably not this. So something that is brightly colored now, but would go dark if not in the light. I want to try a couple different things. I want to try that one, and maybe this. I don't know if this will do anything. Oh, it is! It's that one. Okay, that makes sense. And now it's bright again. Yep, okay. We got it. Weird marble thingy. Alright. Okay, that is the end of the day. Okie dokie. Alright, let's see what this card is. The two men fought across the heaven as the heaven. Start over, woman. You can't speak. The two men fought as the heavens opened and lightning flashed across the night. One man wrestled the casket from the other's grasp and leapt astride his horse, galloping off into the cold, wet darkness. Alright, what do we got now? Oh. Interesting. Oh my goodness. Oh. So there's something in the middle of those three things? Okay. Good to know. We will figure that out in the next episode. Because, my goodness. Wow. That's a... Oh man, have we had quite the adventure so far. I'm a little worried about what these followers are going to be doing. Because it sounds like they're trying to unleash something bad. And we saw how that went in the last game. Don't mess with the bad things. I don't think they listen. But I'm interested to see if we can figure out what we're supposed to get for the three things that open up underneath the table. Hopefully we'll be able to find something like that. My question also is that just the floor, or is there like an actual tabletop back there that's got like those tiles and stuff on it? That would be really funny if it was just the floor. I'm also wondering if there will be any backlash of the sister and us like carving the negative thoughts out of her mind, because that's messy. Like I hope that she's like at peace or something now, but it's like we also kind of took away her free will to do so. I don't like that. I don't like that in the slightest. Like I'm all for stopping the bad guys, but maybe not or in this case just misguided people, but like maybe not at the expense of their free will. I'm just saying. But I mean, unless they're like that far gone, but I don't think she was unredeemable, you know what I mean? So I don't know. But anyway, if you guys liked this video, hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button if you guys want to see more videos from me, hit the notification bell, that way you guys will know when new videos go live. Don't forget to hit all if you guys want to get all notifications, or just hit the preference one or whatever it is that's on the drop down if you want to get some notifications. Just depends on what you're what you're feeling. And don't forget to share the video around to anybody you think might enjoy it, watching me play through strange Antiquities. If you guys do want to support me and get early access to all gaming content as it goes live, the join button is down below if that is something you're interested in, and there will be things added to the memberships in the future. So anyway, if you guys want to check out the full playlist of everything that's happened so far in Strange Antiquities, that's going to be above me here on the screen, and the link to the game is going to be down in the description if you guys want to play this for yourselves. So, that being said, I'm Captain TigerLily, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye!